My presentation is on John Locke's Tabula Rasa. So today I will introduce you to John Locke and his transformative concept of Tabula Rasa. Locke is an English philosopher who is known for his important contributions to Enlightenment thinking, and also he is often called the father of liberalism. A key idea in his philosophy is tabula rasa, which means black slate. Locke believed that when we are born, our minds are like a blank slate without any kind of knowledge or ideas. Everything we know and understand comes from the experiences we have as we grow. This idea was different from earlier beliefs, which suggested that we are born with some kind of knowledge already in our minds. Locke's theory changed how we think about human development by showing that experience shapes who we are and also what we know. What is tabula rasa? The term tabula rasa describes Locke's idea that the human mind is like a black slated bird with no knowledge or ideas. According to him, everything we learn and know must come from the experiences we have, which happens in two important ways: sensation and reflection. Sensation, this is how we gather information from the world around us using our five senses: seeing, hearing, touching, tasting, and also smelling. For example, a baby sees colors of objects, hears different sounds, also feels different kinds of textures, for example, a soft blanket or a hard surface. After gathering all of the information through sensation, the minds work on it through reflection, and this is the process of thinking and analyzing what we've experienced. Through reflection, also simple sensory information can turn into more complex ideas. For example, let's think how a baby might learn about an apple. First, through sensation, the baby will notice that the apple is red with a round shape, it has sweet taste, and then through reflection, the baby combines those sensations and begins to understand the idea of an apple. Locke believed that we learn step by step by interacting with the world around us. He didn't agree with the idea that people were born with any knowledge at all. John Locke argued that the mind is a blank slate and all knowledge comes from experience. His reasoning includes several key points. The first one is rejection of inner ideas. Locke challenged the notion that humans are born with innate ideas or knowledge. He believed that there is no empirical proof that suggested that we have pre-existing concepts in our minds at birth. Instead, he posited that all knowledge comes from experience. According to him, knowledge is derived from two main sources that are sensation and reflection. Sensation, this is the way information, this is the information we receive from our senses, and reflection, this is the mind's ability to process and also reflect on sensory information. Locke emphasized that everyone's knowledge is shaped by their unique sensory experiences. For example, there are no two individuals that have the exact experiences, which means that each person's understanding of the world is different and all knowledge comes from their environment. Locke's argument is rooted in empiricism, which asserts that knowledge is primary and it is derived from sensory experience and also observation. Empiricism contrasts with rationalism, which believes in the existence of knowledge independent of any kind of experience. Locke's idea has greatly influenced how we think about education, psychology, and also equality. He says that education plays a key role in our development, providing opportunities that can help us reach our full potential. Locke's idea about learning through experience influenced psychology. He believed that the environment shapes behavior. Locke's concept of tabula rasa suggests that everyone is born equal, and those differences comes from upbringing and education, not innate ideas. Um, this also inspired movement for equal rights and better access to education. Locke's theory shows how important experience is in shaping people, and it still influences how we think about learning, behavior, and fairness in society. Locke's theory has been widely influential, but it is not without criticism. Modern research has shown that there are some traits in behavior that traits and behaviors are not entirely shaped by experience, but they are also influenced by innate or inborn factors. Scientific studies show that traits like personality, intelligence, and certain tendencies are partly determined by our genes. For instance, a child temperament, whether they're naturally calm or energetic, can often be traced to their biological makeup, not just their environment. The famous linguist Noam Chomsky argued that humans are born with built-in ability to learn language, which he called universal grammar. This means that the brain is pre-wired to understand and acquire language rather than starting from scratch. And also we have reflexes. Babies display certain behaviors from birth that are automatic and they are not learned. For example, when the baby is crying because they're hungry, also when they're holding onto a finger, when it touches their palm, those reflexes show that some actions actually are pre-programmed into our biology. Research shows that we are partly shaped by things we are born with, but Locke's ideas still matter. He showed how experience, learning, and environment also can shape who we are now. Both ideas work together to explain how we grow and also learn. In conclusion, John Locke's idea of tabula rasa is still one of the most important concepts from the Enlightenment. It focuses mostly on the power of experience to shape who we are and what can achieve. Locke's idea reminds us that people are not limited by their circumstances and birth, and that everyone has the ability to learn, change, and also improve. Personally, for me, I find Locke's idea very inspiring because it shows that everyone has the chance to grow. Also, it highlights how important it is to provide equal opportunities for education and learning, especially as we work toward a fair society. At the same time, I believe that natural talents and traits also play a really big role in shaping who we are. Some people may be naturally good at certain skills or have unique personality traits from birth, which combined with life experiences can make each person special.